Hey guys, hope everyone is well out there. I'm going to be taking a look today at the new Timme from MXR. Now the Timme, for those who don't know, is a boutique pedal made by Paul Cochrane. The original ones go for quite a bit of money and they're quite hard to get hold of. Just a couple of months ago MXR announced they were doing a collaboration with Paul to put the Timme into a miniature MXR enclosure and make it for a much more affordable price. This is a very sought after boutique pedal which MXR have managed to shrink down and really make available to anyone at any budget. So the Timme is a type of overdrive pedal. The original one is in a much bigger box than the miniature one that's in front of me, but this sounds pretty good. I don't own an original one to compare the two, but I have it on good authority from a few people I know that do, that this is pretty close. Since MXR announced the Timme was coming out in this miniature form, it's certainly got some people going on social media, so I've been very excited to try this for a long time, and a very good friend of mine that runs a local music store dropped this round to me yesterday to get my teeth stuck into. So a massive thank you to Leighton, who runs the music shop in Neath. If anyone is ever in the South Wales area, please pop to the town of Neath, go to the music shop and support a great local business. Leighton runs a really cool shop that stocks a great range of products, and yeah, like I said, huge thanks to him for bringing this up for me to try out for this video. Okay, so for the demo, I'm running into my cool amplification Blue Sky, which is completely clean. The only other effect in the chain is my TC Electronics Hall of Fame Mini, just for a little bit of reverb. Okay, so I've got the volume and the gain of the Timme set at midnight. The bass and treble are on full, and the clipping switch is in the leftmost position. The bass and treble are on full here because these actually don't work like a conventional bass and treble. They don't add anything, they're actually subtractive EQs. So when these knobs are on full, you're actually getting the straight EQ signal from your amplifier. You're not actually adding anything. So if I want to change the EQ of this pedal, I actually have to use these knobs to take out bass and treble frequencies. So here's my clean tone with my Telecaster, which I've got in the middle pickup position. Here is the Timme switched on with the settings you see in front of you. Okay, so the first thing I want to speak about is this clipping switch here. The three positions all give you different levels of clipping. When it's in the left position here, you get asymmetrical clipping with a slight bit of compression and a very moderate sort of gain saturation. If I flip this to the middle position, I get symmetrical clipping, which actually now increases the headroom of the pedal, so there's less compression and less saturation, but the headroom and the definition of the tone is much greater. So here's how that sounds. And then in the rightmost position, this is also a symmetrical style of clipping, which brings the headroom right down and it increases the saturation. So we'll get a lot more gain out of this, and it'll be a bit spongier feeling as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've got this set on the middle position now, which is the lightest saturation. I'm going to turn the gain down a little bit and the volume up, but I'm also going to roll off the treble just slightly and roll off the bass slightly. And I'm going to play the bridge position on my telly. If I roll off a little bit more bass, and a little bit more treble. Let's push the gain all the way up. A little bit more bass and treble back in. flip to the medium saturation setting with the settings on the pedal the same. So it starts to take on the characteristics of a fuzz now. So let's flip to the high saturation setting. Back to the middle position, and we're going to put the gain quite low now, but we're going to push the volume. And back to 12 o'clock. So I think the Timmy definitely sounds really cool as a low gain overdrive. It actually distorts really well when you push it, but it kind of verges more on fuzz territory. It sounds great with a Telecaster. So I'm going to do some comparisons with this and a couple of other drive pedals over the next few days, and especially comparing this to the version of the Timmy that's in the Helix. That will also be a very, very interesting comparison to see how MXR have done compared to what Line 6 have done based off the original model. Once again, a huge, huge thank you to Leighton at the music shop in Neath for the loan of this pedal to shoot these videos. Please go and check those guys out if you're in the South Wales area. They're a fantastic local business, and we should all be clubbing together to support our local music shops. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching.